Hey, this is Dr. Riley. I'm here with Lewis, who came to see us with a couple months ago with several ruptured discs and really bad sciatica, right? Going down your leg?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Lewis, tell us your story about what happened and then what choices you were facing before you got here.
All right. When I received my diagnosis, I have spinal stenosis and a couple bulging discs in my lower back. I was sent to see a surgeon, and the surgeon said, "Oh yeah, you're ready for surgery." I didn't want to have surgery, so I asked for other options, and I was offered an epidural injection into my spine, and I said, "I'll take it." They injected it in my spine. It lasted about a month and a half. Pain came back. I couldn't hardly do anything. I couldn't hardly walk. My back hurt. I was on painkillers all the time. And I went back to the surgeon's office, and he said, "Are you ready for your surgery now?" I said, "No, I want other options. What else can you do for me?" And so, well, I can send you to physical therapy, but to be honest with you, everyone I send to physical therapy eventually has surgery.
Huh. You didn't tell me that. That's interesting.
Yeah, and so you can either schedule the surgery now, or you can have it later, but you will have the surgery. And I didn't want surgery. And he told me that one of the things he was going to do, he was going to cut off the back of my vertebrae to relieve my spinal column. And he was going to fuse my vertebrae together. And I said, "Well, if you fuse the vertebrae together, won't that cause degeneration in the adjoining disc?" And he said, "Yes. And typically, I'll see you back here in 5 to 7 years for your next surgery."
He said that to you, honest, directly. Yep.
Right after I asked him, it was a straight up. So pretty much plan on every 5 to 7 years, you're going to have another surgery once you start the process of surgery.
That's pretty scary. Pretty pessimistic.
I was very scared. I thought my life was pretty much over.
Well,
So
tell.
I went home. I grabbed the ad I'd seen in the newspaper for Fairview Chiropractic Center. Quit procrastinating, and I called. To be honest with you, it's one of the best things I've done in a long time.
Wow. Yeah.
Anyway,
So what's happened? You came to you made that decision. You quit procrastinating. You came to our office. What happened to you?
it was kind of miraculous. So Dr. Riley did an evaluation, and he told me there was an 80% chance that he could help me. And I told him if he'd said there was a 20% chance he could help me, I would have taken that option. So he laid out his treatment plan. He's got a decompression machine, and he was going to do laser therapy and PEMF, some kind of strange machine he put you on, and
Nerve therapy.
and some vitamins and adjustments. And I said, "Let's do it. I'm game." And we started treatment. After my second visit, I had improved improvement that I hadn't expected. After 2 weeks of visits, I was pain-free.
And how long had you been suffering before you got here?
Only about 6 months, but it was constant.
That's a long time.
I had to take painkillers to get through my day and take painkillers so I could sleep at night. There was I know I couldn't go on like that, and there was nothing. I could barely walk.
Yeah. And so we just did an exam on you today, and we couldn't find anything wrong with you. What does that make you feel? How does that make you feel?
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I keep waiting for the symptoms to come back.
Yeah.
And they haven't.
Yeah. Louis, what would you say to other people? What would you say to other people? I know it's life-changing what happened to you. What would you say to other people that are suffering with stenosis and maybe were facing those same choices you were, live on pain medication or had that fusion surgery that the surgeon admittedly told you you'll be back for another surgery in 5 to 7 years? What would you tell those people about about coming here and about your experience here?
Look at it this way. You got nothing to lose. You come here, and I can tell you from my experience that these treatments have totally helped me. I mean, it's just unbelievable. If you come here and you get helped, you can get your life back and not have to go through that continuing surgical process with all the risks that are associated with it. And the worst case scenario is you're going to have surgery. I mean, so why not do something that may prevent that? I mean, you listen to stories of anyone who's ever had it. I mean, Tiger Woods just comes to mind. It's got nothing to do with the red shirt, but once he started down that road, he's stuck on it. And once you're stuck on it, that's all. I mean, there's no other choices. Go with the other options. Go with chiropractic. Try this. If it doesn't work for you, then yeah, you're too far along. But I mean, as soon as you start experiencing the problems, just come in here and take some action to help yourself. The first step is you see that ad in the paper that I looked at for over a year, saying, yeah, I think I should go in there. I think I should have them check me out and see what's going on. And my condition probably would have been prevented before it got so bad had I done that. Instead, I put it off, and I put it off until it got out of hand, and I made a mistake. I should have come here sooner.
Yeah. Well, you're here now. You've gone through our program, and I think that you have your life back. And I think that what you said today will help people that might be thinking about, are there other options that can really help? And so I just want to thank you again for being a patient in the office and for being really honest about your experience here. Louis, thanks, and have a great day.